Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing us how I'm making a barrel trouser, as you can see at the beginning of this video. So let's get right into it. So first things first, get your basic trouser pattern and transfer it onto a fresh paper like I've just done. I made a video previously on how to make or how to draft a basic trouser pattern. I'm going to leave that somewhere in the description box down below or somewhere on the screen, so do well to go check it out before you come back to this video. So to make a barrel trouser, you first need to go over to your knee line, and depending on how wide you want the barrel trouser to be, you can go out by 3 inches. 3 inches about the minimum you can go out, just so you can see the effect. You can do 4 inches, 5 inches, depending on how wide you want it to be. You can be as creative as you want. So I'm going to be going out 4 inches in my case. On the knee line is where you're going out. On the knee line, I'll go out 4 inches. I'll mark that already. I had started doing filming this video before, and then my storage got full, so I'm just redoing this again. So 4 inches on the knee line. On the hem line, we're going out 1 inch, like so. Now the type of barrel trouser I'm trying to do is the one where it starts from the hip just a little. You can see like almost like it has an exaggerated hip. Is not just the knee side. So I want the hips to come out just a little bit. So I'm going to be going out between 1.5 or 2 inches. So I'm just going to mark it on here. So I've just gone out to 1.5 inch, and I've just marked it on here. You can go out up to 2 inches depending on how exaggerated you want your hips to be. So I'll go out 1.5 inches. I'll mark it on here, and then I'm going down 2 inches here, and then I would start to connect this line to the hip line, to the knee line, and then down to this line. You're using the curvy part of your ruler because this is going to be a really curvy design. So connect to the line, and then to this one. I don't want any pointy edge. If it's pointy, you try and curve it out, because what we don't want is making a trouser that has a pointy edge. It's not going to look good. So now that we've done this for the side, I'm only going to be adding stuff to the side. If you want to add to the inner thigh, maybe like 0.5 inch, 1 inch max, because you want them to be space in between your legs. You don't want it to be joined together. So I think in this case, I'm going to leave it like this. Now onto the back piece, I'm doing the same thing. I'll bring my back piece, which I've already drafted out. Again, I'm going out 4 inches on my knee line, going out 1 inch. You can even do like 0.5 inch on the ankle if you want it to be super skinny, but I'm just maintaining the 1 inch on here. And then on the hip line, again 1.5 inch. And then I'm going down 2 inches from the waistline, and then I'm going to start to connect all these lines together, like you can see me doing. No sharp edges, guys, no sharp edges. And then this will just go all the way down. So now that we finished drafting everything out and reinforced it with my blue ink, I'm going to cut this out and then transfer it onto my fabric. Okay, so what I've done is I have placed the paper that I've cut out on this fabric. So I'm using this denim fabric to do the barrel, and I'm sure it's going to come out really, really well. I've never used a denim trouser, so I'm quite excited to see what the final result of this is going to be. So on this inner thigh area, I've added 0.5 inches just to join it, and then on the outer side I have added 1 inch. You tend to add more on the outer side because you can make more adjustments on the outer side than if you added all the allowance inside. So on the waist, I've added 0.5 inches again to connect it to the waistband, and then for the length I have added 1.5 inches for hemming allowance. So, and the length of the trouser I'm going to be making, I want it to stop on my ankle because it's a barrel trouser. It looks nicer when it looks like it's not the very long ones. So it's on the ankle, so that's where this is going to be stopping. So I've marked that as 40 inches. So I'm going to cut this out. I'll do the same thing for the back, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, so I have cut out the pattern for the back, I have cut out the pattern for the front, I have cut out the pockets. I've made another video showing how I insert this pocket onto a trouser, so I'm not going to be showing that in this video. I'm going to link that video in the description box down below, so do well to go check it out. I have also cut out the zipper fly because you're going to have a zipper fly. Again, I've made a separate video showing how to add a zipper fly to a trouser. I'm going to leave the link in the description box down below, so I'll not be doing that in this video. Then I've cut out the waistband. So first thing I'm going to do first is I will take the front pattern, which is the main focus of trying to do all of this. I'll take the front pattern, I'll add the zipper fly to it. I would also add the pocket to it, and then I'll come back and show you what I have done so far. Okay guys, so I finished sewing the trouser. As you can see, I have fixed the pockets. So like I said before, a tutorial on my YouTube channel showing how to fix this pocket or how to make this pocket, and this is what it looks like. And then I have done the zipper as well. So this is the zipper fly, very nicely done. So for the back, I have put in this back pocket. I just thought it would be nice to have back pockets because this is jean fabric, and it's just by default you get to see back pockets on jean fabric. I don't have a tutorial on how to do this, and this was my first time doing this, so I was just trying to figure this out. So what I'm going to do now is right side facing. I would sew the sides, lining it up very well. I'll sew it all the way down both sides, and then I will match up the middle like this. I'll match up the middle, and then I would sew it down from one side to the other, just so it aligns properly like this. So for this crotch area, I'm going to do double stitch on this, just so it stays on properly. So by the time I sew the sides, it will be time to fix the waistband, and I'll come back and show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, so I have joined the sides together. I've joined the crotch, and then I would hem the bottom of the trouser like so. I'll fold it once, fold it twice. You can pin it down in place, or you can just fold and sew as you go along. So for now, I'll just pin this down in place. And the next thing I'm going to do is to do the waistband, and normally I would put interface in the waistband before I sew it onto whatever I'm sewing it on, either to a skirt or to a trouser. I usually put an interface just so it can have strength or structure, but because this is a denim fabric, I would not bother to put an interface on it. I'll just open this up, and then from here I'll do it right side facing, and then I would sew like so. I'll leave a bit of space like this, about 3/4 of an inch or half an inch. I'll sew it all the way around. I'll pin it down in place for now. I'll sew it all the way around. So I've pinned it down all the way, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'll sew it down, and then I would fold it in, and then so that it's going to be something like this. So this is going to be the waistband, which is about 1.5 inch. I'll do it all the way down, and then for this side that have left some space in, I would sew it like this. I would sew this, and then I'll turn it like this, just so it covers this place very well like this. So it's going to be something like this, just so it flushes in nicely. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this side. So it's going to be something like this. By the time I'm done, I'll come back and show you what how this is going to be. I'm going to be doing the same for both sides, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks like. Okay guys, so what I've done is I have done the waistband like so neatly done, and this is the wrong side, this is the right side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hem the bottom of the trouser, and then I will put buttons here, and then that's the trouser pretty much done. I'm going to wear it and show you how it looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, remember to like and subscribe, and if you try out making this barrel trouser, let me know so I could go have a look and see how it turns out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.